So I think defending Hyrule Castle is one of the challenges we needed to do to unlock. Ooh. Zelda to go into Overdrive, which strengthens attack. Using it too long when it will overheat, temporarily disabling this mode.
So you have to turn it off then.
Yeah,
Hold
seems
it to
like
go
it.
into Overdrive. Okay. I should have probably looked up the move.
You'll figure it out.
Well, by doing this. Right,
So it's YYY and XXX. Yeah, things are same as normal. Woo! Driving into walls. To be fair, inside the castle.
Oh my god, this is really difficult.
Inside the castle is probably a pretty difficult one to get used to.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea.
Don't let the outpost fall!
I don't even know what that does.
Don't even know what
Oh
does.
my god, this is difficult. Overdrive. I don't know what it does.
Well, it says hold ZR, so.
Yeah, but it just seems to go fast.
What do you mean?
It just seems to go
Wow,
speed.
that's good. Woo! Do my tricks.
It's a cool weapon.
Mm.
Oh,
Nice.
wait, hang on.
Yeah.
The monster's made it into this. You kill that dude. I'm just gonna
He's not going to kill that dude.
not have a choice yet.
So remember, this isn't defend the outpost from falling. Defend the outpost from falling. It's capture the outpost. So already, it's kind of assuming that you don't need to play efficiently.
Yeah, well, I don't think I'm going to be killing that many enemies with the motorcycle, so
Right.
it's just going to take me a while to do it.
Sure. I think as long as you get 400 enemies killed, then you'll get the battle record and you can unlock the last character.
Yeah. Oh, still not.
Saber's weak. I know he's not weak, but as you're saying, the Lionels are strong.
Have to dodge that to get that.
Hey, nice.
You kill it.
Yep.
Oh, come on, I shot that.
You didn't aim it.
I didn't think I had to with the target.
You do need to be facing the right direction. You can't just pick, go in the opposite direction. That's a really good ability for killing Guardian legs.
That was 1, 2, 3, and then. Oh, it was a good link, wasn't it? 1, 2, 3, and then so Y, X. Okay. This should kill it. Oh, it's hitting a star beat.
Nice. It shoots a laser at the front as well.
On another note, I know,
Yeah.
I do stop. I was like, I don't seem to be able to stop. And absolutely.
Yeah.
It's not so easy to...
It's the
Oh my
level
God.
itself, not... Right, so you've got plus 40% movement speed, and you're in very tight corridors, so...
It's probably not a good combination.
No, I would assume not as well.
Oh well. Oh my god, the frame rate. Bad use of cooking. Bad use of cooking! Where'd they go?
Well, you couldn't have known that before we started, so...
No, I didn't know the weapon. Or the level. So, yeah. Oh god. This is so difficult. Although, to be fair, it is called Defend Hyrule Castle.
Yeah, but that doesn't necessarily mean you have to defend it on the inside.
I don't even think I've killed that many enemies.
147. Whoa, okay.
You like that one?
Doing loop-de-loops. That just missed entirely.
Yeah, be in front of me. Shouldn't
I like the little hops it does, like it's proper stunt riding kind of stuff. So it looks like the big wide circle would be useful in open areas for killing lots of enemies in a group. The loop-de-loop would be probably better for single enemies.
Overdrive! Oh, I'm off the bike.
So have you tried doing Overdrive yet?
This is Overdrive.
So yeah, so it's the gauge in the top left underneath the special attack. So currently you've got like 0 Overdrive.
I think it's just to get places faster.
Yeah?
I'm not really sure. Fuck off, man. It's a really cool thing. Like,
yeah.
It's just going to take a while to get used to. Not in tight, confined spaces, I think, is the moral of the story there. Oh, she's got a knife through it.
Basically. Oh, that's cool. Like a stuntman.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. I haven't unlocked that yet.
Zappo! Return the Sunday.
Okay, there we go. Getting out of doors. There we go. So what?
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Which is good if you need to get somewhere quick.
Yeah.
Because I think it's the quickest character.
I would assume so. We never really played with the Athena Master Cycle in Breath of the Wild DLC. Because it's literally the last thing you get. And it's like, well, once you've unlocked the Master Cycle in Breath of the Wild, what else do you really have to do?
That's a really good move. I like that one. I'm enjoying this weapon the best out of all of the weapons so far.
Yeah.
Was that going to kill it?
I don't think so.
Oh, I thought that was the ender move.
No.
Like, that is really powerful.
So you can't do overdrive while attacking, is that right?
I don't know.
Next chance you get, it might be
What do
worth
you do?
testing.
Can you find out what you actually do with overdrive? Because I'm a bit confused. It doesn't really tell me what to do.
Alright. How to use Master Cycle of Calamity. Try looking. So most of these things are like how to unlock the Master Cycle, how to use the Master Cycle.
That would be useful because it hopefully will say about the overdrive thing.
Yeah. Master Cycle moveset, that would be most useful. Okay, nope, not that. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys.
Oh, you can ride the ramp that you create.
Oh, sweet. So, let's see.
Oh, oops.
Let's have a look at good old game FAQs. So the intention of Overdrive is to hold it to power up your other attacks. Oh, a lot of explanation.
Down the steps. Oh, that was because I can't get down the fucking stairs.
Overdrive, which you can activate by pressing ZR, is the most intriguing Master Cycle skill. It gives Zelda a momentary boost in speed and attack, but it's prone to overheating. Again,
oh, so what you do at the same... Oh, okay, right, I get it.
It seems like if you hold ZR, you will do more damage in attacks.
No, yeah, but if you hold Z... you are the wall that I could explode.
Yahaha!
As if there's Koroks here. Did you know there were Koroks?
This isn't a DLC mission, it's a main game mission. That's why it's, yeah.
Oh god. Oh, this is a mess. Trust me, I can't see a fucking thing.
So if you overheat via Overdrive, you can press ZR again to reset the Overdrive without cooling down.
I did it.
Yeah. I don't think you killed 400 enemies, unfortunately, but...
With
oh,
the...
well.
No, but I mean, it's difficult to see in that.
Yeah. It is a very difficult mission to see.
Clarty level, that was.
Clarty?
Oh, we got 300, but I don't think I did it all with the bank.
It doesn't have to be with the bike. Oh, for the 1,000 thing it does, yeah, but I was talking about the top challenge.
What top challenge?
The challenge that I've been trying to get you to complete the whole time.
Oh.
Never mind, you'll see.
Okay. Is it battle record thing?
Yes.
Right, okay. Right, sorry, I'm with you. I'm with you. I momentarily...
Momentary lapse in brain function. Momentary.
Okay.
Frequent.
Frequently momentarily. Okay. Oh, hey.
The lazy gods!
That is
Discounts, yeah.
You get the Master Koga seal of approval.
Nope.
Gonna sneak it one.
No, you're not, because by the time you think, oh, I'll be able to sneak it, I'll just do more vicious monster battles and it'll be fine. So, you know,
okay,
it makes
let's
no
do
difference.
one of these then. Right.
Then you bump into Zelda a bit more.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
If I'm going to use it, I might as well.
Might as well make it good.
Yeah. Should I do this Divine Beast one first?
If you want. You do need the ethereal stones, and Divine Beasts tend to be quick to do.
Do they?
Right,
Do this one.
let's
Break
see.
it up a bit.
Trying to find a Master Cycle Overdrive guide that isn't a video.
I kind of get it. It's a bit like Sidon's thing. Sidon's smile. You
Okay.
kind of hit it every time you do an attack to...
Yeah,
Or
that
like
just
Terraco's,
says-
where you hit it to shoot a laser
Mhm.
at the same time. I think it's like that. And if you hold it down, you go really fast. So it can be used in two different ways. I think.
Alright, here we go. The Master Cycle guide. Okay. When using the Master Cycle, Zelda is always on it unless she's flying with her glider. Her new set of attacks all involve rumbling around and throwing herself and the bike at opponents. As one might expect from a set of attacks on a bike, nearly all of them move Zelda around the battlefield quite drastically. Unless she's dodging, the Master Cycle's turning radius isn't good. As a result, this is not the weapon to use in the Yiga Clan hideout or any other map where navigating through hallways, lots of door frames, or around equipment quickly is essential. Basically, just the mission that we just did. The Master Cycle shines in open fields of Hyrule Warriors. The ability to overload her bike is the new trick that Zelda can pull as you put and uses the Master Cycle. When you hold down the right trigger, ZR, Zelda becomes unrestrained on her bike. She begins to drive much faster and damages any opponent she comes into contact with. At this level, it's not unlike Ryu's special ability, but Patricia the Sand Seal goes on a rampage. However, there's a catch.
Yeah, that's what I was saying before. That's what I was saying, if you go really fast. What's the catch?
A little speedometer of sorts can be found in the top left corner whenever using the Master Cycle. While you're overloading, the speedometer's gauge will start to fill up. If you overload the bike for so long that the speedometer gauge fills up, the Master Cycle overheats. You'll have to wait for a cooldown period before overloading again. The trick is to get the timing just right. When the speedometer is between half full and full, Zelda goes even faster and does even more damage. You'll need to time it just right to do the extra damage, but not for so long that you overheat the Master Cycle. If you complete her quest on the Hyrule map, Zelda unlocks an extra ability. When she starts to overload the Master Cycle, she lets out a blast attack that damages enemies around her. You get new rune abilities. Unlike other heroes, Zelda's Sheikah runes change depending on the weapon she's using. The Master Cycle provides her with a brand new set of rune effects to play with. So Zelda's new Cryonis rune is pretty incredible. Using Cryonis while still on the Master Cycle will make a staircase made out of ice to appear in front of you. Assuming it's not destroyed for some reason, such as if you're using Cryonis against a charging enemy, you'll be prompted to ride it with the X button. If you choose to ride it, Zelda will drive up the staircase and beyond. Pillars of ice appear beneath her to keep her above her opponents. You can wait for the rune to wear out on its own or use the B button to end it when you want. So that's like it's like riding the wind as one of the Rito, but you're using it with the Master Cycle instead. The remote bombs runes is reminiscent of other attacks, although not identical. Using remote bombs and the Master Cycle causes Zelda to summon 5 bombs to appear in a line in front of the Master Cycle. After a moment, unless she's otherwise interrupted, she gestures and the bombs fly away to explode in a semicircle a few meters away in front of her. As always, the Magnesis rune requires there to be some kind of metal nearby, weapons, metal boxes or other items. If she casts Magnesis while on the Master Cycle, Zelda creates a spinning circle of energy in front of her that picks up nearby metals. As she moves, it follows her. It always stays in front of the Master Cycle and can pick up more metal as it goes, injuring any enemies it comes into contact with. It's a bit like when she creates the Sheikah Slate's weapons Magnesis rune, except it's stuck to the front of her Master Cycle. Zelda's Stasis rune on the Master Cycle is fairly straightforward. She uses Stasis to freeze enemies that are immediately in front of her. However, rather than being locked into a certain type of attack, such as with other characters, you can continue to attack freely whether it's on the Stasis switch and opponents or not. And then it says about improving the Master Cycle, you can do the Royal Ancient Lab challenges. So you get bonus combos from the Master Cycle and an enhanced ability, and that's about it. So yeah, it just seems like using Overdrive makes it better to use the Master Cycle when attacking it. And it seems like it's the same process to upgrade the Master Cycle all the way to the top. People recommend going for 4 strong attack deals and then whatever after that. You upgrade from 20 to 25, 25 to 30. So okay.
Well,
Apparently you can level up the max weapon level from 30 to 50 in the DLC. Which is interesting because I didn't think you could do that. Oh well.
okay. Did it.
Woo! Through the storm!
Oh, Ganon like twice. I don't think it actually did anything to kill him. But I don't know.
Do you spy a kitty?
No.
Okay. Probably a kitty.
I didn't see him walk past. It's probably the vent. Right, ooh, you're telling me that I should do this one.
Roostrub.
Ooh, should I? Sorry, I have a scowl on my face. Let's do this one. Onward!
So I think after doing this mission, you should have enough battle records to...
We should go bed, yes.
Yeah, but we should have enough battle records to do the last challenge before unlocking the last character.
Okay, cool.
I think so. Assuming that you don't need to complete some other mission for the last character as well.
Still not unlocked all the ones in the...
I know. They take a long time to do. I mean, we can do that for next time if you'd like. I'll just clear out all the level 50 to 60 or 60 to 70 missions, the challenges.
It's fine. By the way, I've got 3 enemies to kill in this.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's not going to happen. Never mind.
Oh, maybe we'll do one more after this.
One more. Yeah.
Really shouldn't have done this before like actually learning how to do this character.
Well, you know, it's a trial by fire, so always a good way to learn, isn't it?
Trial by death at this rate.
Yeah, that's it. Boom. Ooh. Malice Frost Talus.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah,
Oh, there's a Malice Lionel as well, dude.
Well, they're all Malice.
There we go.
Should
be it. Yes.
Nice. And you got the Talus as well.
I think it was there.
The Talus got knocked over with weak point gauge.
I could really have done with some...
Rods. Ride!
I don't know what I did.
You use Cryonis, but the Talus hit the Cryonis, so you can ride it. Ride! Yeah!
Frozen.
Wow, yeah. Just glowing albino white.
I think it's because I'm on the Frost Palace.
Yeah, I think so too. There we go, back to normal.
Malice Frost Palace. It's awesome, doesn't it?
The Malice is seeping through the frost.
Yeah, really cool. You know what, this palace is going to take bloody ages to kill.
We've got 007 here.
Hi!
Hello!
Oh,
007.
you know what, I'm going to kill the Lionel because I feel like the Lionel's going to be easier to...
I don't think so.
I do, because
Okay.
you can only hit the bloody rock in certain places.
Thanks for joining 007.
Hello!
We're doing good.
No, we're not. I'm doing bad. I'm doing really bad.
Pimmsy has taken on a very difficult mission with
With
not
a stupid weapon.
with not her best character because we unlocked it this stream.
Rob wants me to do this bloody thing with this bike.
To be fair, I didn't tell you to do this mission with the bike.
No, but the game wanted me to do this.
The game wanted you to do, so that's different. That's not me. So blame the game.
I've run out of apples too.
Just want a challenge. I mean, it's a challenge because Pimmsy
I don't know
doesn't
this
like.
weapon. That's the problem.
Pimmsy doesn't like this weapon as much as
No,
ones that she's more comfortable with.
It's not that. It's just got a really big turning circle.
Yes, it has a very big turning circle. I mean, it's slightly more outdoors than the previous mission we just did.
Yeah, but it's still difficult to. It's difficult to master, although it's quicker, but
Yeah.
it's a massive turning circle. It's got its cons and it's got its pros. That's what I say.
So the reason why Pimmsy's saying that I'm making her do it this way is because I spent a lot of time killing vicious monsters, but I didn't realize I also needed to do normal missions. So, yeah, we're trying to unlock all of the characters of the first DLC, and
No, no, no!
at this rate,
Come on!
we're
God, look at this!
we're actually close to getting the character from the second DLC, and that didn't do anything to the line, did it?
No.
You got any hearts?
No.
Any apples?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Don't die then.
What, there might be someone around the area.
Maybe not. Although to be fair, you are quick, so. I don't see any. There's no Wizros, there's no no crates.
That's fine.
So I think there might actually not be any healing.
But at least the Talus is like slow.
True. But then you have to make sure you don't get hit by the line. You got hit by the line though. Da 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 da. Yeah, let's do a different one.
No, let's not do a different one. Let's use a different character.
Well, no, you want to do the mission for getting battle records.
I do, but I'll do that after this one because I am now determined to kill this.
Alright, okay. I mean, you've already failed. So.
I need to prove a point. That's what I need to do.
The point is, oh, I can do this when my weapons are better and stronger.
I can do this with a character that I'm more familiar with. Because I'm eating them.
And you're still talking into it, but whatever. To be fair, it doesn't say health items are limited.
Oh.
And you didn't do any cooking beforehand either.
Now see what a Rito warrior can do. I'm ready to stuff my beak. Wow, that's good.
Fiddling? Is that all you're doing? You don't want any extra hearts?
I'm gonna try it
extra
like this.
damage?
We'll try it like this.
Extra materials? No?
I'm fine.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna buy extra materials. I just want to kill them.
We'll see about that. This is a true test of strength.
Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Major shrine of test of strength.
Is it?
No, it's not. But that's what they were called in Breath of the Wild.
They're called that in Nessie. Two strength. This way.
You coward.
Coward.
I suppose it is more of a strategy. Keep your enemies far away from you where they can't hurt you.
Still hurt me, not as much. Also, this dude is a lot stronger. Saber is stronger than that.
10 levels and, 50 attack power in your weapons does make a difference.
To be able to do this.
Honestly, I'd be surprised if you couldn't.
Don't put it past me.
I know, we already proved that earlier.
The tire's caught up quick.
Indeed.
I can't see.
That's high enough done.
Yeah. Ignore the tower.
Whee! Ignore the line too, apparently.
No. Okay. Come on, you're dodging that. Bonk! There we go, nice.
So, just to sort of get the idea, the ball rolling, what do you expect the playable characters to be in this DLC?
Literally not. This is not an easy level.
I didn't say it was.
I
asked you what do you think the playable characters are.
I hope it's Lana.
You hope it's Lana from an entirely different game.
Hyrule Warriors 1.
Yes, Hyrule Warriors 1. But Lana is a
It's not an entirely different game, it's the well,
it's not a prequel because...
You know what I mean,
It's a Hyrule Warriors game, yes. But there is no relation to that Hyrule Warriors from this Hyrule Warriors. There is more of a link from Breath of the Wild to this game.
Oh!
And not only that, Lana is a unique character to Hyrule Warriors. It's not even like a Zelda character that was in Hyrule Warriors. So.
Beedle. I answered the question.
Beedle. So What would you anticipate Beedle's moveset being?
I don't know, using bugs maybe?
And just like cross-country marathoning to deliver things.
Pulling random things out of his backpack.
That could work, because they made a moveset for Agatha. But
Yeah.
Agatha would be not a
But
bad idea.
Agatha's a fairy, to be fair. She's got magic.
Is she? I thought she just likes fairies.
I thought she was a fairy.
Hmm.
Aha! Sweet, okay. This is good. Now I only have one. Oh.
Yeah. Not a pushover like you were expecting it to be.
Did I say that I expected to push over? No.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't. I said it would be easier with this, and I said I'd try it out.
Alright, so apart from Beedle, what other playable characters would you like to see? From Age of Calamity.
Age of Calamity is in what game?
This is Age of Calamity.
Yeah, but it's based on Breath of the Wild, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Victory! You don't need to think about it too much because we should, in theory, unlock
But
one of them fairly
could you
soon.
find like a character list of Breath of the Wild characters?
Sure.
Just because I really can't remember the game that much. I'm sorry.